Hi Cancer, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for June 23rd through July 22nd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommender reader shout out, which goes to 111. Hopefully you get a chance to check her out, show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. All right, Cancer, what aren't they telling you? What aren't they telling you? Cancer, what aren't they telling you? So we've got strength there. All right. Page of Coins. 7 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 8 of Swords, King of Coins, 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Oh, huh. Somebody else had this, it was reversed. I can't remember who it was, but these were reversed. Oh, Maria. I hear scratching. Better be on the cat post. Got it? I see you. All right. Okay, so they're conflicted. Why? Maybe they're not talking to you. Maybe they're just completely shut down and they're like, they don't know what to do, so they're not doing anything and they're completely turned inward. They're very concerned about their own security and stability at this point, and they might even be dating or just kind of hanging out with friends and having a good time, but really it's with purpose. They do want connection. Is it with you? Hard to say. All right, so you right now, this is all about you continuing your path with what you're doing. You need to be balanced about any kind of interaction with this person because they're not really sure what they want either, and you need to not get your hopes up. Just saying. All right, what's this Page of Wands? They might have reached out. There might have been some, just like a message here. Or there might be a lot of watching and waiting, or it could be that they have pulled back and they are all, we got the King of Coins and the Page of Coins here. That is someone that's primarily being strategic, and their focus is on just, it's kind of opportunistic. It's not so much about discussion or reaching out as it is seeing what their next best move is. So this is someone that's kind of strategic or is going to do what best serves them. They might reach out, but if it's a means to an end, if they do, that's not bad, but they might be in a position to where they can't really concentrate on a relationship so much, and they might have to be worried about their next move. Like this is somebody who might be going away to college or who has to consider career prospects and opportunities. Might be less than they want, so they're having to be strategic. So any kind of connection or relationship takes the takes a back focus. What's this Page of Coins about? So as far as okay, I got two things. It's like as far as marriage, it's an offer less than desirable. That's on the back burner right now. As far as any kind of faith in connection or marriage, their effort and their stability and security right now is taking precedent. That's where they're putting their energy. That's what they're focusing on. That's what is safest and is well within their control. So what's this 7 of Wands about? Yeah, because here's the thing. It might look like they're kind of hesitant or resistant about marriage, about faith, about thinking this is going to work out, and it's because they're conflicted. Their focus is on themselves right now, Cancer. It's the darndest thing, but they're really, it shows them being kind of like, well, this is all I have to offer towards that, or just like kind of not even really being interested in, I don't know. This feels like it's like a wishy-washy connection. And it's because they're conflicted. Not sure what they want, but they do know well enough to know to protect their involvement or their needs come first in relating to you or with you. Their needs come first here. What's this Eight of Swords? What's this Eight of Swords? So this could be somebody that is paralyzed by fear or things from the past that they haven't let go of. This is someone that might have some mental health issues that need to be addressed that are holding them back from pursuing what they want. That could be what this sort of self-absorbed conflict is up here. When you do have those mental illness issues, it keeps you focused on yourself because it's about management. And so this could be somebody that is basically very little worried about someone else at this point, but is kind of worried about their own stuff or their own interests. This could be someone saying they need to take the time to, if they're even talking to you. I mean, this is barely any communication, and this is restriction and implosion rather than reaching out. This is someone that kind of shuts down and pulls within because they're paralyzed with fear. So if they have said anything to you at all, it might be that they want to bow out because they have some things from the past that they need to address that's really starting to ratchet things up for them, and they need to address that. What's this King of Coins about? Magician. Okay, so this round and round we go. They're, by all intents and purposes, are telling you the truth, but there's a source of shame here. There's something that they just feel really ashamed about, and I think it might be that they don't quite have the station or handle in life that they want to. It's kind of like this sort of thing that's holding them back. There it is a scapegoat, but at the same time, they're not doing anything to fix it. That's the rub. That's something that they're kind of using as a crutch, I would say. If they're not telling you a reason, if they're not blaming it on mental issues they're trying to work through, and I don't say blame lightly, I mean, if they're not attributing it to that, this is the past with you that they just feel like was really unhealthy and toxic, and it held them back, but at the same time, they're conflicted about reaching out to you, about reigniting what you used to have, or just even taking things a step further. This could be not an ex, this could be someone you're still connected to, but it's someone that just doesn't have a lot to offer, and I don't think they're interested in marriage right now. I think their focus is on themselves, and it's about being in control of their trajectory of their life. This is someone that is very independent from you right now. I don't see a connection here. I see that maybe they might have reached out barely, but this feels like you're not talking, and that they're still trying to reconcile the past, that they're still kind of imprisoned by, or really just round and round they go in their head about what happened between you two. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Gemini, or Virgo. So I don't understand the reaching out only to pull back a little bit and just to be like, oh, no. And yet they're conflicted about how they feel about you, what they want. And so it might be that they're not reaching out because the past is caught up with them, or they're still trying to sort out the past. It's still holding them back. They can't they can't reconcile what happened and where they're at now and how they feel. If they're even talking to you. If they're not talking to you, it's because they don't know what to say. And I don't know what the heck happened, but we go from not feeling in control, feeling held back, feeling held hostage and trapped, to very much in control and wanting to keep it that way and doing whatever it takes to maintain that control. I would be surprised if you two were even talking at this point. This is somebody that I don't know what the heck happened, but it is all about control for them and maintaining that control over their life and not ever letting that go again. They'd rather control than connection. This is them making an offering to a connection right here. But right here, and then we see right here, this is their preference right here. Like they'd rather stay in control. I think they might see connection as controlling, or just there was something about what you two had. They just feel like there was no way they could win. They couldn't. They needed to get out of it. It was really, really holding them back. What's this Three of Cups here? I don't even think you're in conversation. What's this Three of Cups here? Is this the classic, yeah, we can be friends? Or is this someone very aggressively wanting to date and wanting to, if they're even talking, maybe you're hearing about this person wanting to get out there and date quite a bit because they want someone that they're going to be successful with, that they can take things to the next level, I think they're actively looking for marriage or a partner. And why? If their focus is on their longevity and security, why would they be looking for a partner unless there's this narcissistic bent to them and they're looking for their next supply? I mean, it could be that. What's this Four of Wands? Be aware though, Cancer, that this person offers very little in the way of connection, or at least they did to you. And it could be because, there could be some anxiety or mental health issues, right? But it could also be that someone just has not much to offer in that department. It's about control rather than connection. What's this Four of Wands about? So yeah, we're going out, we're having a good time, lots of fun, but this is about being strategic, about finding someone that they feel like they have a fit to marry, or it's someone that values their independence so much that doesn't ever want to be put in a trapped situation again, that this is about them moving on from this and they're dating in order to move past and get out from under that which held them back and held them down. And they feel over here like they dodged a bullet. Like they don't, this is not someone that doesn't have any interest in marriage. And so maybe they are telling you that, maybe they aren't. I hope they're not blaming and kind of attributing things to mental illness where it's not really appropriate to do so. I mean, that's nothing to use as an excuse or to joke about. So I really hope that maybe, on the off chance, maybe they're sorting some mental health issues out, and maybe that's why they have very little to offer in the way of connection, and their focus is on themselves right now. That's certainly legit. It could be that what happened between you two is just a no-fly zone anymore. Like they just can't risk any kind of connection with you, and it is all about recovering from that and maintaining control. I don't even know if they told you this, because I really feel like you're not talking, but I don't know who would reach out just to go, oh yeah, life's great and I've moved on and I'm moving on and I'm dating so much, and who does that? Nobody does that. Maybe you've heard about that, but either they feel like they've dodged a bullet by not getting married, or because this is someone that feels like they don't want to get married. They're kind of trying to skirt around and not have to be put in that position. Wow. Okay, and this is about you keeping on and moving on. What's this Six of Wands about? Are you two even talking? Like, this is just really... What's this Six of Wands about? That flew out. Yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense, because I kind of feel like for as much as this person might be conflicted, might have their doubts, might have their issues, at the end of the day, this is a preference to be solitary. It's a preference to not be connected to anyone. This is somebody who wants to do their own thing. I just hope they're not blaming mental illness or whatnot. That's just, that's pretty crappy. That's not something to, I mean, when someone's suffering or going through something, fine, but, everybody says all the time, oh my gosh, I get so OCD about this. It's like, don't do that. Don't belittle something like that. Don't use it as a crutch either, but don't belittle it. What's this strength in this right here, the Six of Wands? This is about you. I think this is about you keeping on and making decisions, especially in light of the Empress here, making decisions that benefit you first and foremost, because this person is really going to take care of themselves. And they might, this is just someone who doesn't. I feel like this is someone you haven't talked to and they haven't even reached out. Like that, it's just, there's no involvement, there's no anything towards you. If you're dating someone, this is just someone who's not interested in In marriage, in that kind of connection, the focus is on themselves. They might be saying, there's a lot of stuff I've got to work out. We're just casually dating here. I just want to keep it light, and I really want to be on my own. But I do want to date and have fun and socialize. But it's not, this is someone who's trying to really get past what happened before. So it's not someone that's into anything serious or committed. And if you are, this person, whether it's an ex coming back or just someone you're casually dating, is not it. They're not interested in that anymore. Whatever you had, it's done. They don't want reconnection. I don't know why they even reached out. So if you're wondering if this is a stable, whatever the heck happened, or if maybe you had your doubts in the past about this relationship, maybe you're just looking back on it. You need to do what is best for you. This is about staying balanced and having strength and being patient and doing the right thing for yourself, self-care, self-management, keeping the focus on yourself and your needs and what you want, because you didn't get your needs met with this person. Guaranteed, you did not get your needs met with this, nor would you. You would not get your needs met with this person. What's his Six of Wands about? Taking charge of your own best interest and needs. This is you managing yourself like you darn well should, and like you should be able to. This is you moving on from this person also, staying on the path that you were on. You might look over at your shoulder at this, but this, I don't know what the heck happened. It feels like they reached out. Whatever. There was nothing behind it. That's the thing. There's nothing behind this. This person is still kind of the same way that you left them, or when things were left. I have no idea why they reached out, if they did. But you keep on keeping on. This could be male or female, but this is about you. Maybe look over your shoulder, but that's it. What else for this Six of Wands? So yeah, both of you have your own interests. This is you. This probably is you being a career person, male or female, but this is about you. I don't think this is about you reaching out to them. I think this is about you taking care of your own needs, you in charge of your own security, you learning how to take care of business, take care of yourself, socializing with friends. The only thing that's missing in your life is romance, right? This is you being independent, learning this, going here, visiting that, seeing this, but it is also you learning how to relate to people differently and learning how to take care of yourself and meet your own needs without this person. This is also help with friends. So this is a very social time for you. This is also a time where you might be dating, but I don't think this person should be somebody on your list or on your radar. I don't think they have your best interest at heart. I think they're just as concerned about getting their own needs met and their own issues and security right now. So this feels like an ex. If it's not an ex, this feels like someone you're just casually dating that has no interest in anything but probably just sex and adventure, honestly. And this is about you staying balanced and focused on what's good for you and right for you and making good choices for yourself. And being confident. Don't doubt yourself. Don't let whatever happened here do a number on you. You keep moving forward. You can look over your shoulder all you want, but you keep moving forward. What else for Cancerian? Doubling down on that. The Empress. Self-care. Do what you find fulfilling. This is a time of nurturing and growing, but this is not a time with that person. No. This is about you finding you. It's almost like you're set free just as much as they need to get out from under this, or why they might be the same thing with you. This was not a fulfilling relationship for you also, or either, I should say. What else for Cancerian? Hello? What else for Cancerian? See that? Okay, so this is right here. So we have the King of Spades and the King of Spades. King of Swords and the Six of Swords. Yeah, cutting things off and moving on. This is you being in the driver's seat, making executive decisions, about your own life and for your darn self, and moving on and transitioning out of that which was not healthy or the best for you to a much healthier, happier place. You are in transition. You might even be talking to someone with authority or can help you plan, strategize, figure things out. Could be a doctor, lawyer, counselor, somebody that you trust that is in a position of authority on you. Someone that can help you with what you need decisions made about, that sort of thing. If it's not that, it could be that you are just simply making executive decisions and choices and cutting things out of your life that need to be cut out. And you're very much in control. All right. What else? That could be Gemini. Doesn't have to be. What else? Oh, sorry. Get to what the pictures are. This could be, we got the lily and we got the tower. So this could be a later in life relationship. This could be a mature relationship. This could be a relationship of longevity if it's not later in life. But this is a relationship that might have been around for quite some time. And yet we have either concern or focus is on stability, or we've got isolation here. We've got someone just being set apart, someone just kind of being unto themselves and only worried about security, about structure in their life, about things like that. So this is somebody, you might be dealing with somebody's older whose focus is on their security and longevity and not on a relationship anyway. But if we're talking about the relationship, this is feeling very disconnected or feeling like you need to have your own interests at heart and feeling isolated from or separate from this person. What else for Cancerian? What else for Cancerian? What else for Cancerian? Oops. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords, right? We have the High Priestess. Is that reverse? I can never remember. I think it's supposed to start from the bottom, right? Hello? Or it does. No? That's that right. Six of Swords, again, and the High Priestess. So I think you're seeing things for what they are. I think you're, I want to say ready to harness the power, but this is about intuition, because there's the heart, the head, and then there's your intuition, right? So there's your emotions, what you think, and then there's what you feel or your intuition. And this is saying use that. What is your, there's that, what does that say? What does your gut say? And I think we got the Empress showing up twice here. So this is definitely about you taking care of you and you honoring what your needs are in a relationship. This might have been a relationship of longevity. And so this might just be you briefly revisiting the past, but you didn't get your needs met. This would not be so prevalent now if you did. So this is about you also pulling back to some degree. This is the card of restriction and being reserved, but you are doing it. This is a reaction. This is you doing it because it's almost like you know better now. This is logic and intuition and wisdom. Also help with friends, just like the Six of Wands here. A lot of friends and family might be involved in you moving on or helping you sort things out, or you just might just be that social right now. But the focus should be on you and your needs. Even if you do still feel that psychic connection with the person, you need to shift it and focus on yourself. All right. I cannot tell you how solitary this is. I'm so sorry. It's just basically you looking over your shoulder at someone who may have reached out, or you might have heard what they're doing, but they are so not moving towards you because they're primarily focused on themselves and their own needs and their own security. But they might be blaming it on, I'm still trying to work through what happened, or I've got my own issues with my own life right now that I'm really trying to manage and sort through. And I'm just trying to keep things light and really get ahead and move forward. And that could very well be, but I feel like it's also because it could go either way. I guess it depends on your position. I don't know. Part of me feels like there might be some kind of narcissistic bent. some kind of control thing where they just kind of toying with your emotions because they offer very little, enough to keep you hooked. Could be if you're dating someone. If this is someone you're looking over at your shoulder at, keep walking. Look all you want, but keep walking and stay focused and let your friends help you and let your friends be a counterbalance to any kind of urges you might feel for reconnection or accommodating this person because you still might feel that psychic connection to them. All right. Okay. All right. I thank you for stopping by, Cancerian. I hope this was helpful. And you keep on keeping on because there's better for you. I mean, we got the Empress twice here. Hello. That's the ideal. That's what everything you want and more, but you've got to, right now you're in a position to be making decisions only about yourself and what you need and what you want. It's time because you did not get that with this relationship. We got Strength and the Empress showing up and High Priestess and Six of Swords. So keep the focus on yourself and moving on. I hope this was helpful. I wish it was more cheerful. I wish it was more, but you got your friends, right? But this is a time for you to be unto yourself. I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by. Take care.